starting a 6-month experiment. For the next 6 months, I'm going to seriously focus on my crochet business and see how far I can actually take a small handmade business like this. I honestly don't know what the result will look like 6 months from now. Can I turn this into my full-time job? Can I create a stable income from it? Or will I eventually realize that there are still a lot of things I need to change? I don't know, but instead of sitting around thinking about it, I decided to give myself exactly 6 months to find out. And before I start, there's one thing I think I need to do first. I need to create a proper workspace for myself. Not a fancy studio, not a huge office, and definitely not a room filled with expensive equipment. I just want a small space where I can make products, film videos, take product photos, store my materials, and pack orders. And whenever I actually need something, I'll buy it. As the business grows, the workspace can grow with it. So, with a budget of around $115, how did I turn this small empty corner into a workspace for my crochet business? Let's take a look. First, let's start with the biggest item in the room, the work desk. This desk comes with a storage cabinet and cost me around $46. To be honest, when I first finished assembling it, I was a little worried about how sturdy it was. It was a little shaky, so I came up with a very simple solution. I just placed this water bottle underneath it, and somehow the desk became much more stable. Of course, this is definitely not a perfect desk. If I eventually have my own studio or office, I'll invest in something stronger and better. But for now, considering the price, I think it does the job pretty well. And I especially like the storage cabinet. It has 6 compartments, so I can store quite a lot of things inside. To make the space more organized, I bought 6 XL storage bins. Each bin measures around 26 by 26 by 26 centimeters. They are relatively flexible but thick enough, and they are sturdy enough for what I need right now. Each one cost around $2.85, so 6 of them cost about $17 in total. I also got 2 smaller bins for free. I use each bin for a different group of materials and tools. For example, if I'm working on a product but haven't finished it yet, I can put all the yarn, crochet hooks, and accessories into one bin. The next time I want to continue working on it, I just take that bin out. It sounds very simple, but it makes the whole workspace much more organized. And I think this is one of the things I bought that was actually a really good decision. Because when you have a small workspace, sometimes the problem isn't that you have too much stuff. It's that you don't have a designated place for everything. Beside the bins inside the cabinet, I also bought 2 large storage boxes with lids. The 2 boxes cost around $5 in total. I use them to store packaging materials, some yarn, and things that I don't need very often. I like these boxes because they have lids, so the things inside are protected from dust. And more importantly, they can be stacked on top of each other. Since I don't have a huge room, making use of vertical space is really important. If I need more storage later, I can simply buy a few more of the same boxes and stack them up. But for now, 2 are enough. I'm trying to follow one simple rule with this room. Don't buy something just because you think you might need it someday. If I actually need something, I'll buy it. Because I don't want to look back a few months from now and realize I bought a bunch of things that I barely use. This is actually one of my favorite little ideas. Originally, this was just a clothes rack, but since I already have a wardrobe, I didn't really need it for clothes anymore. So I thought, why not use it for the business? The horizontal bar at the top is actually perfect for hanging products, especially products like baby mobiles or other hanging decorations. I can simply hang the product here, choose a suitable background, and take photos or film videos. That means I don't need to buy a separate studio frame just for product photography. This is exactly how I want to approach the first 6 months. Use what I already have first and upgrade when the business actually needs it. If I start creating more content and need a more professional photography setup, I can always invest in one later, but I don't need it right now. Next is this little cabinet. I bought it on Shopee for around $19. And, well, You get what you pay for. Putting it together was actually quite a challenge. After assembling it, I felt like it was a little too lightweight. If I had to move it around every day, I'm pretty sure one day it might just fall apart. But luckily, I don't need to move it very often, so for now, it works. I have quite a lot of different yarn colors and types, but most of them are only a few skeins each, so I don't need a very complicated storage system yet. I just try to keep similar colors and types together. Later, when the amount of yarn grows, I'll probably need a better system. Maybe separate sections for different types of yarn, maybe organize everything by color, or maybe even label every shelf. But I want the business to tell me what I actually need. I don't want to buy a huge storage system right now just to make the room look nice. Another thing I really wanted in this room was some greenery. I bought a set of 5 small climbing plants, and I also got a few other plants from friends. I mainly chose plants that are relatively easy to take care of, because honestly, I'm not exactly an expert when it comes to plants. But I really like having a little bit of green in my workspace. After spending hours surrounded by a desk, yarn, tools, and all kinds of materials, having some plants around just makes the room feel much more relaxing. This is probably my favorite one. I don't even remember exactly what it's called, but it's growing pretty quickly. And I've discovered a very strange little hobby. Every time I see a new leaf growing, I get weirdly excited. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way. For now, I think this is enough. If I have more space later, maybe I'll add a few more. But I don't want to turn this room into the Amazon rainforest. Next is the lighting. At the moment, I have around 3 different types of lights. The first one is this fairy light. I already had it before, so I'm not including it in this setup budget. It doesn't really help much with product photography. But at night, it does make the room feel pretty cozy. For filming videos and taking product photos, I use a paper lamp and another overhead light. The 2 lights cost around $19 in total. I'm honestly not an expert when it comes to lighting. I don't know how many lights a professional studio needs, where exactly to place them, or what color temperature is best. For now, my standard is pretty simple. As long as the product looks clear on camera, I'm good. And with this setup, I think the lighting is good enough for my videos. If I start creating more content and need better lighting, I can always upgrade later. But I don't need to buy a bunch of equipment right now. I also bought 2 small wall shelves. Together, they cost around $2.50. And there's also this small storage rack, which cost around $5. They're all very simple pieces of furniture, but I find them really useful. When the desk starts getting crowded, I can simply move some things onto the shelves and instantly create more space. I also have 2 small cabinets for storing accessories. Right now, I don't have enough accessories to fill them completely, so 2 are more than enough. If I need more storage later, I'll buy more, but for now, that's enough. This is probably the part I was most curious about when I started setting up this room. Here's the breakdown. Work desk and cabinet, around $46. 6XL storage bins, around $17. 2 large storage boxes, around $5. Yarn storage cabinet, around $19. 2 lamps, around $19. 2 wall shelves, around $2.50. Storage rack, around $5. That brings the total to approximately $115. I also have some smaller items, such as plants, additional storage bins, and fairy lights. Some of these things I already had, and I don't remember the exact prices of everything, so I'm not including them in the total. But if we're only counting the main items, I spent around $115 to create this workspace. And for me, that's enough for the first stage of this 6-month experiment. And this is my workspace after the makeover. This is my room after reorganizing everything. It's not a big office for a large business yet, but I think it's just right for where I am right now. A small space where I can sit down and crochet, make products, pack orders, film videos, and take photos. And this is what it looks like when I turn off all the lights at night. I have to admit, it's actually pretty chill. I'll keep updating you whenever I make any new changes.